The Sugar Movement, How to Read and Understand Food Labels by Kynslie Davis. Do you ever take the time to consider the fact that the food you're putting in your body could be the reason you are having to deal with joint pain, headaches, diseases, and other illnesses? You might not know this, but the things you eat and drink can and will affect the way you feel. Reading this will help you understand food labels and how to make better food choices for your health. Names of sugar and their jobs. There are 60 different names of sugar. The most common types are sucrose, fructose, and glucose. Some are natural like honey and sap, some are artificial. Glucose is a simple but common sugar that is used as an important energy source in living organisms and it's a component of many carbohydrates. In other words, glucose is a sweet resource used in many desserts and foods. Fructose is a hexose sugar found especially in honey and fruit. The types of fruits that are high in fructose are apples, grapes, and watermelon. Bananas, blueberries, strawberries, carrots, and avocados are all examples of foods that are low in fructose. When we eat the sugar fructose, we are usually eating it through fruits and veggies. The last sugar is the most common of them all. It is called sucrose. Sucrose is a compound that is chief component of cane or beet sugar. Puddings, milkshakes, cakes, fruit juices, meats, cookies, pancakes, dark chocolates, and cereals are all examples of foods high in sucrose. Sucrose is a disaccharide sugar, meaning it is made of monosaccharide sugar units. The word sucrose comes from the French word for sugar, sucre. Sugar alternatives. It is always good to read the food label before you purchase so that you can choose the right brand. Say you wanted to make a PB&J, you would need to choose a healthy brand for the bread, jelly, and peanut butter. In all-natural peanut butter, it only contains 1 gram of sugar. The sugar is natural from the peanuts. In a normal brand like Jif, there are 3 grams of sugar, 2 processed and 1 natural. The types of bread you eat matter too. When you have Ezekiel bread, you are having 1 gram of all-natural sugar. If you have 2 slices, you are only having 2 grams of all-natural sugar, which is not too bad for you. My example of non-organic bread is Nature's Own bread. Nature's Own contains 2 to 3 grams of sugar. Either all or 2/3 of the sugar is processed. When you eat 2 slices, you are eating 4 to 6 grams of sugar, not even including the peanut butter or jelly. Now that is not good for you. Jelly is another very important part of your peanut butter sandwich. It's important to have the right kind though. Santa Cruz organic jelly has 10 grams of sugar. The sugar is all natural. Non-organic Welch's jelly has 1 gram of sugar. The sugar is processed. When the brand is organic, it might have more sugar in it, but at least the sugar is healthy for your body and can be used in a positive way. How to make wise decisions with your sugar alternatives. One of the sugars that is used in a lot of foods is aspartame. Aspartame is a very sweet substance used as an artificial sweetener, chiefly in low-calorie products. Aspartame includes the acids such as aspartic acid and phenylalanine acid. Some of the foods that contain aspartame are ice cream, iced tea, jams and jellies, pudding, and ketchup. You may enjoy it like the lady to the right, but the truth is that aspartame is really bad for you. A lot of sodas also contain aspartame, like Sprite Zero, Coke Zero, Diet Pepsi, or even normal Coke. Aspartame is a sweetener that is very bad for the human body. It can cause cancer and even death. Alongside that it can cause death, it can also cause mild symptoms to occur like headaches, dizziness, digestive problems, changes in mood, birth defects, diabetes, War syndrome, and Parkinson's disease. You should be able to tell by now that aspartame is not a good sugar alternative. A good sugar alternative would be stevia. Stevia doesn't add calories, affect blood sugar levels or insulin levels, or give cavities. Instead of affecting your blood sugar in a bad way, stevia will most likely affect it in a positive way. It is proven to have health benefits. After learning about the different sugars and their jobs, how to alternate your sugar choices, and finally making wise choices with your sugar alternatives, I hope you can make better food choices for you and your family's health.